not on programs. Right. Today we will continue the integration lesson because straight line lesson we have done 2 classes. Those who have not participated to that 2 classes, first they must get the recording and watch the recording and be ready for the lesson. Then we can continue the lesson from the place we have stopped. Right. So then today I'll put that recording to watch that, and thereafter we can start that lesson from the place we stopped. At last week we started the integration. In that class I did some fundamental theories under integration. Today I am supposed to do some questions to see how to use them. Thereafter there are some standard forms under this integration, right? Those standard forms we have to discuss one after the other. Thereafter we come to the different integration and application of derivatives. Yeah, this is a long lesson, a big question, 150-mark question in part B under few minutes paper. So therefore we have to pay more attention on this, right? Right, people. Now I think all of you have followed that first lesson, integration. Today then we do some questions, right? Like this, right? Now first we'll do some questions to use the theory part we did in the last theory class. Right. So now the first question is, right? First question is, people, this number 1, integration of 3x minus 4 to the power 3 dx. How to integrate this? Now this is, people, linear function. You can remember we discussed something like this: integration of ax plus b to the power n dx. What is the integral of this? Ax plus b add 1 to this power n, then divide by n plus 1, and meantime divide by x coefficient a plus c. Using that we can take the answer of this, right? Then how to take this one? 3x minus 4, add 1 to this 3, then 4, divided by new power 4 multiplied by the x coefficient. This is how we take it answer. Then we get 3x minus 4 to the power 4 divided by 12 plus c. You have to write c is any constant. C is any constant. C is any constant. Like that you can take. Right, now second one is this, people, integration x squared times 1 minus 1 upon x squared dx. This, right? Right, people, can you hear me clearly? Yeah, I think so today, right? Yeah. How to take this answer, people? Right. To take this answer, remove the bracket by multiplying x squared. X squared into 1 is x squared. X squared, and then when you multiply this x squared and this, you can cancel down, we get 1. Okay. Now we have to integrate term by term. X squared, people, when you integrate x squared, what do you get? You know, x and integral, we said it is x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1, right? So therefore using that we can integrate this x to the power 3 divided by 3 minus, when you integrate this 1 we get x, right, plus 3. Is any constant, right? Right, people. Next thing, by next one, people, next question is this: Next question is these people. It is x cube plus 5x squared minus 4 divided by x squared. And how to integrate this? Do we integrate this numerator term by term separately and the denominator separately? No, that is wrong. This way you can't integrate. X cube plus 5x squared minus 4 we integrate and divided by x squared. This is completely wrong. That is wrong, huh? So here to integrate this, divide this each term by this x squared. X cubed by x squared means x. By x squared divided by x squared is 5 minus 4 upon x squared. Then this x can be integrated using this theory. Add 1 to this power 1 plus 1 2 divided by 2 squared by 2 plus constant people. When we integrate the constant, what we get? Can remember this result last week we learned ax. Integral of a constant is ax, right? So this is 5x and this is 4. 1 upon x squared there we have. Bring this x squared to numerator. 1 upon x squared, how to integrate people? Take this x squared to numerator. That will be x power minus 2. And now again this can be integrated by using this theory. Add 1 to this power, minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1 divided by minus 1, right? Minus 1 divided by minus, right? So now this minus minus plus, this power minus 1 we can take denominator, then we get x squared by 2 plus 5x plus 4 on x plus c. C is any constant. That's how we take, huh? Okay. Next one, people, is this integration of one upon root x plus 1 minus root x minus 1. How to take this? How to do this? Yes, people, how to do this? Now we multiply both numerator and denominator by the conjugate of denominator. Conjugate of denominator. Conjugate of denominator is the expression when you take this sign to opposite. By that we multiply both numerator and denominator, right? Then conjugate of this is this. Right. Now here we have a minus b into a plus b. A minus b into a plus b means people a squared minus b squared, right? Right? Square of this minus square of this. Square of this means the root sign will eliminate. X plus 1 coming. This is x minus 1 dx. This and this we can cancel down. 1 minus minus 1 is 2. The denominator is 2 people. That 2 you can take out from this integral sign. Then we have x plus 1 root minus root plus x minus 1 root. Now this is the one we have to integrate people. You know this x plus 1 root means power half. Root means power half. Then really this x plus 1 to the power half we have to integrate with respect to x. Then this is a linear function. Add 1 to this power and divide by the new power. Half plus 1 means 1 and half. 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2. Right? So then this integral is half, open the bracket, x plus 1, 3 by 2, divide by 3 by 2 means multiplied by 2 by 3. Plus here, x minus 1, 3 by 2, divided by 2 by 3. Right. Multiplied by 2 by 3. Plus c. C is a constant. C is a constant, right? Okay. We'll take another one more. I take next one. This. We will take the answers of this integration now. 1 minus sin x divided by cos squared x dx. Number 2, number 1, number 2, 6 squared x divided by cos x squared x. Number 3, six squared ax plus b. Number 4, 2 cos 6 divided by sin squared x plus 1 upon 5 cos squared x dx. Right, first take people this 4. Adjusting this. How take the integrals of this? The first one you can take people like this. One minus sin x divided by cos squared x. Divide this 1 by cos squared x. It is 6 squared x. Sin x divided by cos x is equal to tan x. Another cos x we have at the denominator. 1 over cos x is sec x. Right now, then sin x divided by the other cos x is tan x dx. You know what is integral of sec squared x, people? Integral of sec squared x is tan x, because derivative of tan x is sec squared x. Then integral of sec squared x is tan x, right? This is tan x. Sec x tan x means what, people? Sec x tan x come in as the derivative when we differentiate sec x. Then this is sec x plus c. This is any constant. Number 2, sec squared x divided by cosec squared x dx. Sec squared x means people 1 upon cos squared x. Cosec squared x means 1 upon sin squared x. That goes numerator. Dx. Sin squared by cos squared is tan squared x. Can someone tell me how to integrate this tan squared x? Hmm? How to integrate this tan squared x? Yes, tan squared x you can write like this, people. 1 cos tan squared x equals sec squared x. From that subject tan squared x. This is what, people? Sec squared x minus 1. So write this tan squared x sec squared x minus 1. Now integrate sec squared x. Once integrate sec squared x, it is tan x. 1, it is x. Tan x minus 1. Tan x minus x plus c. Is any constant. Tan x minus x. And number 3, people. Number 3, sec squared ax plus b. When you have sec squared x, sec squared x integral is what, people? Sec squared x integral is tan x, no? Because when we differentiate tan x, you can't see the board, no? Sec squared x integral is tan x, right? We know this. People can remember at the end of last theory, we said what? Whenever we replace this x by linear function means first degree polynomial. This x is replaced by first degree polynomial. Then the integral going to be, on the integral, every x we have replaced by that linear function, and meantime that should be divided by x coefficient. The same thing has happened here. If we have only x, in place of this ax plus b, suppose we have x, then we have sec squared x. Sec squared x integral is tan x. But x is replaced here by ax plus b. Then put here for the place of this ax plus b and divide by x coefficient. Okay, we get what? Tan ax plus b by plus this any constant. This any constant. Number 4, people, fourth one. Number 4, 2 cos x divided by sin squared x. Minus plus 1 upon 5 times cos squared. Right. Now here, 1 cos x and 1 sin x here. This cos x and 1 sin x here, cos by sin x, what? And another sin x here we have denominator, 1 upon sin x, cos x. Then here this one you can write as cos x, cos x, right? In 2 times cos x, cos x. Plus 1 upon 5, 1 upon cos squared x is sec squared x. This is b. People, what is the integral of cosec x cot x? Integral of cosec x cot x is what, people? Minus cosec x, no? Right? Integral of cosec x cot x. Last week we learned this 2 you can keep out. Then integral of this cosec x cot x integral is minus cosec x plus 1 upon 5 sec square x integral is triple tan plus 3 is any constant. That's how we take the fourth one. Right. Right. Another few more questions we discuss, people. Really, here we are just studying how to use that result last week we learned. The last lesson we learned. Integration part is actually ahead. Yeah. Now people come to this. Do these questions. Next set of questions. This 1 plus 2x squared divided by x squared times 1 plus x squared dx. Next one, two x divided by 2x plus 1 squared dx. Next one, integration of 1 plus 6 root 1 minus 6 dx. Next one, x minus 1 divided by root x plus 4 dx. Right, people take these answers. Take these answers. Right, the first one we can do like this. Right, people? Right. First one. It is 1 plus 2x squared divided by x squared 1 plus x squared no, dx. Right? This 2x squared I can write this way. This 2x squared I can write 1 plus x squared plus x squared. This 2x squared. And now I divide it by this x squared times 1 plus x squared dx. Right now. Now this term I take separately and it is divided by this. Then what happens? When you divide this by this and this you can cancel down. We get 1 upon x squared. Plus. This and this we divide. Then this and this we can cancel down. We get 1 upon 1 plus x squared. Now I think you can take the answer. How to integrate this, people? Bring this x squared to numerator. What do you get? X to the power minus 2. How to integrate? Add 1 to the power and divide by new power. Minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. X to the power minus 1 divided by minus 1. Taking that x to the power minus 1 to denominator. What do you get? We get minus 1 upon x. And what is this, people? 1 upon 1 plus x squared. This one, tan inverse x. This is tan inverse plus 2. is any constant. Like that we can take the first term. See here, only thing is we have to actually form the required form from this integrand. Yeah. Second one, 2x divided by 2x plus 1 perfect square dx. Now here, how to take this? What I do here is simple this. First we add 1 to this numerator and subtract 1. And here we have 2x plus 1 square dx. Now, this 2x plus 1 we divide by this 2x plus 1 perfect square. Then we get 2x plus 1 to the denominator. 1 upon 2x plus 1 minus this 1 should be divided by this. Second, you will how to integrate this now. 1 upon linear function. 1 upon linear function. Can you remember last week we discussed under theories something like this? 1 divided by linear function here. What is the answer? L in modulus, the denominator divided by x coefficient. Okay. By that we can integrate this. Therefore, it is L in modulus 2x plus 1 divided by 2 minus, this is how to integrate this. Take this to numerator. 2x plus 1 to the power minus 2. Add 1 to this minus 2. Minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. Divide by minus 1. That minus 1 and this minus 1 will get plus. And now 2x plus 1 to the power minus 1 we add the numerator. When I bring this numerator, the power is minus 2. Add 1 to that minus 2. Minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. That 2x plus 1 minus 1. Bring that to denominator. It is now 1 upon 2x plus 1 plus c. Right? C is any constant. That is how we take that answer. Okay. Okay, now how to integrate this? How to integrate this? 1 plus x into root 1 minus x dx. How to do this now? Even I am going to take minus sign out from this bracket. Minus, we take out, then it will be minus 1 minus 2. Root 1 minus 6. I took minus sign out from this bracket only. That minus sign we have here. Then people, what I do next is this. I write this as 1 minus x minus 2. What this? When you simplify this, we get 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Minus 2. Okay. Now people there, this term I consider, this 1 minus x term we consider as one term. Then we remove the bracket, multiply this. People, first of all, we have to understand these techniques. Don't think that how can we get the idea and first the hint to get the answer like this. How do we think, and don't ask that kind of unnecessary questions, people. First, understand these techniques. Understood? Most of the students, they, of course, think we don't know these methods. How do we get this kind of ideas and so on? They are unnecessary things. First, understand this and get the techniques here. Right? This is how people we gather the knowledge. So at the beginning of this lesson, we have to be very careful and patient. Right? So the doing the lesson here and there on the surface, people, no point of doing that way the lesson. Finally, end of the lesson, you should be able to work out any past paper sum in such a way that we must do every lesson. Otherwise, no point of doing the classes like this. So therefore, don't be hurried. Do the same questions, people, as homework again and again until you familiar with them. Right. Right. So now, people, here we have 1 minus x to the power 1. No? That when you multiply with this 1 minus x, root means power half. No? Power half here, power 1 here. Then we can add what the powers. 1 and that half when you add 1 and half, that is 3 by 2. Then we get minus 1 minus x to the power 3 by 2. Right. And now this and this we multiply. Minus 2 times 1 minus x, square root means power half. I write like this. Then we multiply by minus sign. This and this make plus. Right? These two I can take out. Right? 1 minus 6 to the power half dx. And here minus integral 1 minus x to the power 3 by 2 dx. Now you can very easily, people, what? Integrate this and this. Subject to what theory, people? That theory, can you remember? Ax plus b, a linear function to the power n integration dx. What is the answer? Ax plus b to the power n plus 1 divided by a times n plus 1. Using this theory part, you can take that answer. Add 1 here, then we get 1 plus half 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2. Not only by the x coefficient, you have to furthermore divide this. Right. So then you can write it like this: 2 times 1 minus x to the power half plus 1 means 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2, and not only that, furthermore you have divided by the x coefficient. It is minus 1. No? Put minus sign here. Right. Next one, minus. Here 1 minus 6 to the power 3 by 2. 3 by 2 means 1.5. Add 1 there, 2.5. 2.5 means 5 by 2. Then the power of 1 minus 6 is 5 by 2. 1 minus 6 to the power 5 by 2 divided by 5 by 2. Not only that, by the x coefficient minus 1 also we have to divide. Then we put minus sign. Right? Now simplify this. This 2 goes to numerator. This minus come in here. This 2 and 2 make 4. Minus 4 divided by 3. That is 3. 1 minus 6 to the power 3 by 2. Here minus minus make plus. 5 by 2 brings 2 by 5. 1 minus 6 to the power 5 by 2 plus 3. This is any constant. This is any constant, right? This is any constant, people. Right. People, the next one. I think now the next one you can very easily do. What is the fourth one, people? Right. Next one, we can obtain this way. x minus 1 divided by this root of x plus 4. You can write this one like this, x plus 4 minus 5. But this x minus 1, correct? 4 minus 5 is minus 1. This should come. All things should be divided by root x plus 4. We divide this by this by this. X plus 4 we divide by x plus 4 root. Then we get x plus 4 root minus 5 divided by this. Here power half, no people. 5 divided by this. Root means power half, so bring this to numerator. It is x plus 4 to the power minus half. This we get. Now we can integrate this, no? X plus 4 to the power half, no? Add 1 there. X plus 4, half plus 1 is 3 by 2. To the power 3 by 2, divide by 3 by 2. Dividing by 3 by 2 means multiplying by 2 by 3. This way, right? Minus 5 times. Add 1 here. Minus half plus 1 is people. Minus half plus 1 is plus half. Then the power is plus half divided by plus half. This 2 goes to here, right? Plus c. C is any constant. This is how we take the task. Okay. Right, people. Next one. Take this question. Integration of t to the power 5 ln x. 5 ln x. Minus e to the power 4 ln x divided by e to the power 3 ln x. Minus e to the power 2 ln x. dx. This is the next question. And the next one is this. X upon a upon x, x to the power a to the power x, ax dx. A is a constant, right? A is a constant. Right. People try to take this answer. Right, people, can you remember we did under logarithm some logarithmic formulae long before, right? And remember we did something like this: a to the power log x to the base b. The base of log is b here. This log term is as a power of a. That time can remember we did one relation like this. This we can bring where here, and this you can bring where here. and you can write this as x to the power log b a this way. These two we can interchange. Like that, when you think the first one, you can think it like this. There you have L in x. L in x is logarithm to the base e. And people here, for this base b, right? When I put again this a to the power this a, this base of this log also, suppose this a, then once we bring this way here and this way here, what do you get is x to the power log a this way we get. But logarithm of a, this one I'm saying, logarithm of a to the base a, this is 1 really. 1. Then this answer is x to the power 1, that is nothing but x. Answer is x. That means here this a, if it is available as the base of this log, these two are equal, then the whole answer going to be this. Understood? When these two are equal, the answer of this whole thing is this value x. Now you can apply that way here. Integration. Even this 5 we can bring as power of this x. That logarithm rule also you know, right? So because of this only people we learn logarithm at the very beginning of this syllabus, right? We can bring this r before this log term like this. If we have a power like this, that can be taken before. If we have a coefficient like this, we can take that as the power of this thing. Then here we have coefficient of this ln that you can put as the power of x. Then we get e to the power ln means equal log to the base e. Ln means that. And once you bring this 5 here, that is x to the power 5. Right. Minus here also e to the power this 4 I can bring as the power of this x. Ln means log e x to the power 4. And here this 3 we can bring here e to the power ln means log base e x cube minus e log e x squared dx. Right? Now you can very clearly see here, people. Right? This is now this and this being equal. Then the answer going to be this x to the power 5 minus here this and this being equal. Answer is x to the power 4. And here if c and this equal x to the power 3 dx squared. This is what we get. Now you can cancel down, people. X squared. Take x squared out from the numerator. Take x squared out from the denominator. Then you can cancel down. Once you take x squared out, here we get x3 minus x squared. No, when you take x squared out, divided by here when you take x squared out, here we get x minus 1. This is what we have now after cancelling x squared from numerator and denominator. Even another x squared term you can take out as a factor, x minus 1, then divide by x minus 1. This two also we can cancel down. Then we get x squared dx. X squared, when we integrate, people, what we get? It is x cubed by 3. Is the answer? Plus c is any constant. Right? That logarithmic relations, if you can't remember, people go through that notes. Those everything we have proved. At the very beginning of our class, we did that, I think. Right? At London Bridge, we did. And in 15 also, we did at the very beginning of your payroll classes. Right. That notes I think you have. People, now next one. Next part is this. Right. We have to integrate here term by term. People, this a is a constant. Then this x upon a I can write as 1 upon a times x. Then this 1 upon a is a constant. You know, when we integrate 2x, since this 2 is a constant, we can take this 2 out from the integral sign and you can write it like this, x dx. Integral of x means x squared by 2. Like that here, x upon a I can write as 1 upon a times this x. Now when we integrate this x, people, it is x squared by 2. Plus. Now, since a is a constant, this a upon x you can write as a times 1 upon x. Now we have to integrate this 1 upon x because we have to keep this a aside. Integral of 1 upon x is people L in x. And x to the power a is a constant. Then if we take a as 3, we have to integrate here x to the power here 3, right? Then add 1 to this power and divide by new power. Then what is this? X to the power a plus 1 divided by a plus 1. Plus. Next one. A to the power x integral. People can remember integral of a to the power x. It is a to the power x divided by ln e. Can remember that we did last week under this 20th one. Last week we did that under 20th one. A to the power x integral is a to the power x divided by ln e. Ax, keep a as the same, the constant. X power 1 integral is x squared by 2. Plus k. What is k there? K is a constant. K is any constant, right? K is any constant. This is how we take this answer. Okay, no? Most of the students won't. Why? People too lazy. Okay. Right, now we'll come to the next one, people. Next set of questions. Try to get these answers too. Right. It is x to the power 4 plus 1 divided by x squared plus 1 dx. Next one. X squared minus 4 divided by x plus 1 dx. Next one. Integration of x4 plus x squared minus 1 divided by x squared plus 1 dx. Everybody take these answers. Right now, at the first one, we can do people like this. X to the power 4 plus 1 divided by x squared plus 1. Right. So now this one I can write like this. I write it as x squared plus 1 into x squared divided by x squared plus 1. That means I am going to write this numerator in terms of this denominator term x squared plus 1. But finally, this numerator we should get by this. But people, when you remove the bracket, what we get? X squared, x4. This is coming. X squared into 1 is x squared coming. But here we don't have x squared. Because of that, I subtract x squared. Now we have at the numerator only x4, but here we have another 1 also. Then we'll write 1 here. This way. Now, what I do is this people. This term I divide by this. Then this and this we can cancel down. X squared. From this term and this term, we take minus sign out. Then we have x squared minus 1. That should be divided by this. I can write it like this. This way I can write. This we divide by this. This we divide by this. But when we divide this by this, I take minus sign out. Okay. Then dx, right? Now this one we can integrate. It's x cubed by 3 minus this x squared minus 1. I am going to write people x squared plus 1 minus 2 this way. Then 1 minus 2 is this minus 1 is coming. That whole thing we should divide by x squared plus 1. Then we have divided by x squared plus 1, and this is divided by x squared plus 1 dx. Then you can cancel down this and this. Then we get x cubed by 3 minus 1. This is 1 now. Here is minus 2. 2 is a constant now, you can take out. This one we can write as 1 upon x squared plus 1 means 1 plus x squared dx. Then here what we get? X cubed by 3 minus integral of 1 is triple x. This 2 is a constant. 1 upon 1 plus x squared, the integral is tan inverse x plus c. C is any constant. Understood? That's how we take that answer. Right on? Right. C is any constant. C is any constant. The first part is okay. Right. That's how we take the number 1. Number 2. X squared minus 4 divided by x plus 1 dx. Here also this numerator I am going to write in terms of x plus 1. This way. The numerator I am going to write in terms of this x plus 1. Then we write x plus 1 here. I write x before this. Then you can clearly see here when I write like this, x and x people x squared come in, that's okay because here we have x squared. X and plus 1 make x, but here we don't have x. That x is subtract. Right. So now at the moment when I simplify the numerator, we have only x squared, that is this. But now the minus 4 should be at the numerator, then I write that minus 4. Now when I simplify this numerator, exactly this is coming. Right now? Then integration dx. Like this. Okay. Now we divide this by this, then we have x. And we know this minus sign I am going to take out. Then we get x plus 4. No, that 4 I can write x plus 1 plus 3 this way. We divided this by this and we have divided this by this now. That x plus 1 I write here. Dx. Then I can integrate this. Integral of x is x squared by 2. Then here I divide this by this. We get minus sign, no, this minus sign. This by this means 1 plus 3 upon x plus 1. Here the integral sign we have to have. Right now, people. Now, what is the integral of this 1? It is x. X squared by 2 minus this is x. Integral of 1 is x. This 3 when I keep this way, 1 upon x plus 1. 1 divided by linear function with x coefficient 1. What is that answer? Ln modulus x plus 1. Plus c. C is any constant. C is any constant. That answer we took like that. Okay, now people. Right? Yeah. The third one. Third one is this. Integration of x power 4 plus x squared minus 1 divided by x squared plus 1 dx. Now we can write this. Take x squared out from the first two terms at the numerator. Then we get x squared plus 1. Right. Minus 1 divided by x squared plus 1. Divide this by this and this by this. X squared minus 1 upon this. Dx. Now integrate this. What is this? X cubed by 3. What is this? Tan inverse x plus c. Is any constant. See people, up to here, without any effort, using only the result we did last week, we could take the answers. People, these are very basic things, right? So you will see when we do more questions in the future in this lesson, people, right? Most of the time, these techniques we should use to get the answers. That is why I did at the beginning those things, right? We'll come to the another few questions. They are also very important, right? They are this. Right. Next one, we found this. Sin squared bx dx. Next one. Sin to the power 4x dx. Cos to the power 4x dx. Next one. Cos cube x dx. Next one. Sin cube x dx. Right. These are the questions, people. Right. Just try these people, these questions. After this, you can go to the standard method. But people, now, here, first thing is this. You know, we have three formulae for cos 2a. Among them, we have one as 1 minus 2 sin squared d. Take this side, this to this side. Then we have 2 sin squared d is equal to 1 minus cos 2a. Therefore, sin squared d is equal to 1 minus cos 2a whole thing divided by 2. Right? You see. Right? Now, they are the sin squared bx. People remember in the left hand side, the angle, and the right hand side, the angle, the relation between them. This angle multiplied by 2 only available on the right hand side. And using that, if I write sin squared bx, sin squared bx, then you can write people 1 minus cos multiply this by 2. 2bx divided by 2 according to this formula. Therefore, integration of this sin squared bx is this 2 is a constant line at the denominator that you can take out as half now. Integration of 1 minus cos 2bx dx. Now we can integrate term by term. Half we have to keep like this. Integral of 1 with respect to x is x. Cos 2bx. Here b is a constant, people. Then what is the integral of cos? Cos integral is sine. What is that? Sine 2bx divided by x coefficient 2b plus c. C is any constant. C is any constant. That way you can do the first one. This one you can do. Right. Second one, sine to the power 4x, people. Sine to the power 4x. Right? Sine to the power 4x we can write as sine squared x to the power 2, like this. But sine squared x means, people, this. Sine squared x we can write 1 minus cos 2x divided by 2 to the power 2. Okay. Then square is 2 square is 4. And here 1 minus 2 cos 2x plus cos square 2x. Even this cos square 2x, we don't know how to integrate. That cos square 2x, people, now we write like this. You know, we have another formula for cos 2a. What is that? Cos 2a we can write as 2 cos squared a minus 1. From that, if I subject cos squared a, taking this side and dividing by 2, this gives us cos squared a is 1 plus cos 2a divided by 2. Okay. Then here also the relation is, if we have a here, angle a, it's double here we have. Then if I write using this one, this cos square 2x, then how to write? When I put for this a 2x, we get cos square 2x. Then that a 2x we have to put here. Then we get what? 1 plus cos 4x by 2. Understand? Right? Here 1 upon 4, 1 minus 2 cos 2x plus here 1 plus cos 4x by 2. We get like this. Now, people, we can very easily integrate. Got to keep this 1 upon 4 before the bracket like this. Integral of 1 is x minus 2 is a constant, keep like this and integrate this. What is that? Sine 2x by 2. And here this 2 I can bring as half. Integral of 1 is x. Cos 4x integral is sine 4x by 4. Now we get the answer. Right. Then here 1 upon 4. This is 6 minus 2 sine 2x by 2, right? Here this 2 you can write before as half. Integral of 1 is x, cos 4x is sine 4x by 4, right? Plus k is any constant. is any constant. Is any constant. That's how we take that. In the same way, people, you can find cos to the power 4x. Cos to the power 4x you can take in the same way. How to try this cos to the power 4x? Cos squared x to the power 2. That cos squared x, people, we write using this and keep simplifying. I think you can take this answer. I think you should be able to take this answer, right? This is okay. This we did. This you can do as homework. Homework. Now, people, next one is this cos cube x and sine cube x. Cos cube x and sine cube x. Who can say the method of getting the integral of this cos cube x and sine cube x? There we use, people, sine 3x formula and cos 3x formula. Can someone tell me what is the sine 3a formula or sine 3 theta? And sine 3 theta is what? Sine 3 theta is 3 sine theta minus 4 sine cube theta. Okay. What is cos 3 theta? To get the cos 3 theta, you have to interchange these terms, writing for this sine cos, writing cos for this sine, and then it is, this comes before 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. This is the cos 3 theta formula. By this, you can subject sine cube theta. By this, you can subject cos cube theta. Then you can integrate these two. Understand? Then we can write it like this. Yeah. Then sine cube theta, we can write people. Sine cube x you can write. Brings this side, this side. 3 sine x minus 3 sine x minus sine 3x. This 4 come in here, no? Divide by 4. This way I can write that dividing by 4. Now we can integrate this. Therefore, sine cube x dx 1 upon 4 3 sine x minus sine 3x dx. Okay. Then here we get what? 1 upon 4 3 sine x integral is people minus cos x minus sine 3x is minus cos 3x by 3. Then plus c. C is any constant. Remember, yeah, for this sine integral is minus cos, huh? Right. Right. Another some questions we can do, people. Then cos cube x also, people, in the same way, by using the cos theta formula you can integrate, right? Okay. Okay, next one is this. Integral of sine cube x into cos cube x dx. Next one. Integral of sine square 1 upon sine squared x cos squared x respect to x. Next one, this 1 minus cos 2x divided by 1 plus cos 2x dx. Number next. Sin x plus cos x divided by square root of 1 plus sin 2x dx. These are the next 4 questions. People try this question. Right now, first one I can do like this: sin cube x into cos cube x. No, I multiply this by 8 and divide by 8. Sin cube x into cos cube x. This is nothing but 1 upon 8. This is 2 sin x cos x to the power 3. No. 2 sin x cos x is equal to sin 2x. This is sin 2x. That to the power 3 means sin cube 2x. This is the left hand side. Now you can write the sin cube 2x. Sin cube 2x you can write by using people this sin cube theta we have. No? For this theta, we put people 2x, right? We put for this theta 2x. Then this also 2x. Then here we have what people sin 6x. From that, subject this sin cube 2x. Taking this side and this to this side. You can subject this. Then integrate. Then this one I can write. Now, after integration, 1 upon 8 bring this side. Put for this theta 2x, 3 sin 2x. Take this side, minus sin 6x. And now we have divided this by 4. No, this whole thing divided by 4. Therefore, we can take here as 32 the product. Correct, no people. Then you can integrate this. What is this? Cos 2 minus cos 2x by 2. Integral of sin is people minus cos 2x by 2. Here minus cos 6x by 6. That you can do, no? Right. This is okay. Next one, this. Right. One upon Sine squared x, cos squared x. This one we can do like this. 1 upon, we divide this by 4, multiply by 4 like this. 4 sine squared x, cos squared x. Then point 1 is 4 here, right? You know, this is really 4 upon perfect square root of 2 sine x cos x. This is people sine 2x. Then sine 2x perfect square. Sine 2x perfect square means people sine square 2x. One upon sine square 2x means people, here we have 4 now, 1 upon sine square 2x means cos x squared 2x. Cos x squared 2x coming. Right. Now people, this means really 4 cos x squared 2x. How to integrate cos x squared 2x? Cos x squared integral people, we know minus cot x, no? Minus cot x, right? So then we can take this answer. That one. This is equal to now 4 cos x squared 2x, no? Then 4 cos x squared 2x. Integration dx, we can write 4 times cos x squared 2x dx. 4 times, people here, what is this? Here we have 2x, then minus cot 2x divided by the x coefficient 2 plus k. K is a constant. K is a constant. That is how we take that answer. Right, next one. One minus cos 2x divided by 1 plus cos 2x. This cos 2x people we write using the cos 2a formula to cancel down this 1. So then we have tried this cos 2x, 1 minus 2 sine squared x. Here 1 plus 2 cos squared x minus 1. This and this we can cancel down. This and this we can cancel down. Here we get plus 2, here we get plus 2. Then we get sine squared x by cos squared x is nothing but tan squared x. But tan squared x people you can write as sec squared x minus 1. Then this means sec squared x minus 1. So therefore, integral of sec squared x minus 1. Sec squared x integral is tan x people. Minus integral of 1 is x plus c. C is any constant. C is any constant. Right, people? Yeah. The last one, this. Right? Okay, no? This one people now. Sin x plus cos x divided by square root of 1 plus sin 2x. We can try this one. sin x plus cos x divided by square root. This one I can write as sin x plus cos x to the power 2. This one I am saying. See whether we get how to expand this. Sin squared x plus cos squared x. They add up to 1. This is coming. But the middle one, 2 sin x cos x. It is sin 2x. This is coming. Then inside the root sign, when you simplify this, clearly this is coming. Now this is sin x plus cos x perfect square. Root means the root and this perfect square both will eliminate. Then denominator we get sin x plus cos x. Numerator also sin x plus cos x. After cancellation, we get 1. Therefore, we have to integrate this 1. Integral of 1 is people x plus c. That's all. Okay. Right. So then people, next class only we start the different types of integrating what the functions. Right. So then there we supposed to discuss nearly 15 forms. Then of course overall integration we can cover up. Right. Today people, I put the tutorial to the group. Right. Then don't go to do the questions in the tutorial. For some few sums we can do. To do the rest sums, people, we have to do some theories. Okay. Tomorrow evening we supposed to do the class. Right. Any question, people, today?